now is the time you can ask Candlebox questions.
So what we're going to do is we're going to run around here with this microphone, and I'll try not to trip over any more wires. Sorry about that. Who wants to ask the boys in the band a question? Anybody over here? Great. Make me walk. Here we go. Excuse me.
My hat?
Here you go. Ask where everybody can hear.
What's your hat stand for?
It's Denny Hamlin's number. You knew that, didn't you? Me too.
He's Denny Hamlin's illegitimate cousin, right?
That's right, man. Come on, don't be knocking on me.
No, he won, right?
He won, yeah.
He won last week. I'm not knocking him. No.
Anyone else? Anyone else who has a question?
Questions for the band.
Yeah, right.
Question? Anyone?
No one has any interest in life, I suppose.
Well, this is your first album. What?
Don't
6
be
years?
shy. It's
our first album, 4 years. Yeah,
4 years?
we after we did Into the Sun, we were on an independent label called Silent Majority, and that kind of fell through. It's difficult these days to be an artist signed to any kind of label. So we got that record back. Actually, just this past January, we got the masters back and everything, which is great. So we took a little break in between that. Pete did Lotus Crush. Sean and I did The Gracious Few, and then got back together last summer. Popped in the studio for 15 days and made this record.
15 days, just 15 days?
Yeah, 15 days, yeah.
That's work.
Yeah, it was great, but it was great fun. I mean, we work really well under that pressure. We're the kind of band that, we're not the most prolific musicians. Like, we don't sit around and write songs every day. We just kind of write and then get together in the studio, and that's when we really kind of focus our attention and direction toward the music.
So what can we look forward to tonight over at Crocodile Rock?
Big rock
lasers, fireworks, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Dancing girls, all
I
that.
think in those types of venues, that's
we can
been
get someone.
outlawed,
We can get someone to lean on the light switch and turn the lights on and off.
That'd be great. Yeah. No, we're throwing new songs in the set, which keeps it exciting for us, and we have a lot of fun with it, and some cover songs in the set, and it's always just
it's
always
fun.
good fun. Yeah.
And of course, the big all-star jam at the end is awesome too, right?
Yeah, all those guys come
whip
up
into
and jam
Free
with us.
Bird and really have at it, right?
Yeah, right.
God bless you. Good for you.
We're hoping that Aaron Fick come up and jam with us from Breaking Benjamin. He's in town, so good friend of mine.
Ooh, secret. See, there you go. Because a lot of these people here today are going to be there tonight.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Yeah,
Nice
you
to
better
see
be. I'm looking.
All right, question over here. Hold on. Go ahead.
What's your favorite cover song to sing?
Well, the funny thing is, like, we only learn cover songs for the shows. Like, so like we used to do back in the '90s. We would do American Girl, Tom Petty. We would do Surrender by Cheap Trick.
Jane's Addiction.
Yeah, we did
Coming
Mountain
Down
Song
the
by Jane's Addiction, which was always a lot of fun. We've been doing in the middle of the set. We'll do some Ozzy, some Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Kiss, Cheap Trick. Led Zeppelin is one of my favorites. Yeah, but it keeps it exciting for us. But I ultimately I'd say Led Zeppelin, just because I'm trying to get Robert Plant's gig. So I'm hoping that Jimmy will give me a call. Okay, come out and play with us, mate. It'll be good done. But yeah, no, Led Zeppelin I think is my all-time favorite.
Anything else?
Anyone have a question?
Yeah,
One more.
What are your thoughts on
Global warming.
no, not global warming, on MP3 usage of songs with basically illegal downloads of your music?
Piracy and whatnot?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, back when it first started in the '90s, people were pretty pissed off because bands had already been ripped off by the labels as much as it was. I mean, we could tell you horror stories about being signed to Maverick Records. But you have to understand that at the time they could have protected themselves and they could have protected the records from being pirated. So that was kind of the real anger was towards these labels that just kind of said, yeah, whatever, don't worry about it. Nowadays it's great because you understand that technology's advanced so much. As a band, our first record was done on tape. There were no computers. I mean, there was a computer on the machine, but it basically looked like dot matrix stuff, So we had to cut to tape, which meant we had to be prepared when we went to the studio and things had to be perfect. Nowadays, you can go into the studio and make a record in 15 days. Which is great. So in that advancement of technology, obviously you know as an artist that you're just eventually going to have to give people the music because as a band, the real earning for us is touring. So we play a show, we sell our merchandise at that show. That's what kind of keeps us afloat. Record sales aren't what they used to be. Obviously, we all know that. And when Candlebox, our first record, we played Woodstock '94. We were selling 115,000 units a week. We were the only band that was in the top 10 on the Billboard charts. Now, if you sell 110,000 records, you're number one on the Billboard charts. So if you sell 30,000 records, you're in the top 10. So it's an entirely different world. That means that now you've just take my song. Just take it and listen to it. If you like it, come see us live and pay for the ticket. And that way it's ours. We're not giving it to a label. And again, like I said earlier, we could not do this without you guys coming to see us play and supporting us that way. So, piracy is piracy, but if somebody's listening to it, then that's a good thing.